Student loan is a loan given in India for higher education. The loan can be utilized for a higher education course in India or abroad. The loan is given in Indian rupees. Then you have to convert it to foreign exchange, USD or GBP or Euro, and then send it to that university. There is documentation involved. Typically, the way the student loan works is you take the student as the main borrower, but you add their parents or family members as the co-borrowers. The essence being that if the student is not able to pay the loan back, the co-borrowers are going to pay it back. The co-borrowers are typically a family member. So if your son needs a higher education loan, you will have to be the co-borrower, right? And then some of the more specialized education loan players like InCred, they actually have very, very good unsecured loan options also. And so you do not have to mortgage your property to take an education loan out, especially if the student is good or the university is good. Most of these platforms will have some amount of unsecured loan options for you, right? However, those options are limited as per the university ranking or the course, etc., right? So if you and the cost. So if the cost is very high, again, they may also ask for a collateral, right? And then the documentation is collected from the student, from the co-borrowers. The process with specialized players like InCred is much faster. It's digitally optimized, so you have transparency in terms of your loan status, what's needed, what's going on, and all of that through your dashboard. And it takes about 3 to 4 days to give you an approval of the loan. And then another 3 to 4 days to release the loan funds to you once you are ready for it, right? Some of the banks may take longer actually. So if you indeed want to take a loan from a public sector bank, I would say start the process much earlier, because the process there may go into weeks or months sometimes.
Okay.
Now lastly, what's the advantage of a public sector education loan as opposed to a InCred education loan? With public sector banks, they will ask you to give a collateral security, but then their rates will be slightly better. At private specialized lenders like InCred, we do not insist on a collateral. We play with your future promise, the student's future promise and prospect, and if that is good, we give you a loan without any mortgage. But obviously, unsecured interest rates are usually 2 to 4% higher than a secured interest rate.
And what are the typical interest rates we're looking at?
So again, a secured interest rate in India is in the 9 to 11% range. 9 is probably if you get fortunate and you are able to find which bank is giving that 9%. Typically about 10% average is the interest rate on education loans if you give a collateral security. If you don't give it, it's about 2% higher. It's about 11.75, 12%.
Okay. And when does the student start to pay his EMI? Immediately or after his course?
So the EMI starts after the course. It's not just the course. We also give the student 12 months to find a job after the course, and then the EMI starts. Beautiful. So the EMI actually starts after 3 years if your course is 2 years.